That's a great topic. We haven't really talked about it. I think we should have spent more time in that because that's coming along.
Yeah.
But the airdrops are going to have a zero value because there's not going to be a bridge to kind of add liquidity or a pair to any of those coins, whether there is a copy of the ERC20 token or not. So those copies are going to be completely worthless. And there is no fair market value to be determined. And you're going to take control of those coins, right? Because you're only going to simply access your PulseChain MetaMask account, right? By just changing the network and taking control of those assets. It's going to be automatically deposited into your account. So the only thing that, well, first I'll make this point. Since the fair market value of those coins is zero and you already took control of it, then it's an airdrop, legitimately an airdrop. So therefore, you're going to pay taxes on it at the value that is determined on the fair market value. Since it's zero, you basically pay zero taxes on the airdrop in itself. When there's a bridge and you sell those coins, your cost basis is zero, and therefore you sell it at X amount of price. Therefore, you will pay capital gains on that. But for the airdrop in itself, it is going to be zero. So I would say hex stakes are going to be completely, copied over to the Pulse network. Those stakes also, you'll have to determine the fair market value of the hex coins, like PHEX and all these different things. So anyway, to answer that, what price is that tax? It's zero, unless the bridge comes along with PulseX, and then suddenly there's trading, and then you took control of your coins or that airdrop after there was a fair market value, other than zero, then that airdrop for you will be taxed as income.
Interesting. Yeah, you mentioned the stakes getting copied over. So they're getting copied over, but I guess if hex is not, if all the coins are worth zero, then there wouldn't be anything to pay, or what's the deal on that?
The stakes are, the shares are simply just a smart contract. So you're getting a copy of the smart contract, as far as the shares that you have in there. So it's really not a crypto coin. So we cannot consider that the hex stakes are an airdrop. It's just simply a copy of the smart contract. If you then have stakes that are maturing within the Pulse network, then the cost basis of those coins that you initially deposited in there, it's gonna be a little hard to determine because there was no initial purchasing price of the hex that you put into the stake, and then whatever you pulled out, everything is going to be basically yield or an increased value of that hex stake that you have in there. So what I would do, as far as my train of thought so far, is that the full amount of those hex coins that you're going to mature or mint at the moment of that maturity date, all of it will be cost basis of zero, but not taxed, all up until the point that you sell that hex into another type of asset for you to kind of get some sort of gain, on that.